All my life I had to fight. Can't open up Instagram, can't look on the TV, can't even open my own eyes to look at the people on the streets of New York City without wanting some sort of coat or bag or boots or sweater or whatever. A fashion fiend ain't safe in a world full of customized ads. But today, no more. I want to unbuy all of my fashion thirst traps. Enough is enough. And if you're with me, tell me what you're unbuying in the comments. Because I did like the whole Miss Sophia from The Color Purple thing in the beginning. All my life I had to fight. Except probably for that I would have had on a big old hat. Except I can't really get my hands to maneuver long enough. I'm still recovering from surgery. You know, I can't get my hands up to comb my hair. My friend Charmaine came by yesterday actually and did a ponytail for me. But I can't keep ponytails in my hair long. So I filmed what I could. And then today I was just like, look, I'm just gonna have to wrap it up. Anyway, so first up, that goddamn signed Blake. But anyway, so Blake, if you're not familiar with Blake, where you been? Blake is an OG fashion influencer. We actually go way, way, way back. But honey, child, be dressed down to the gods, okay? So she had on, innocently looking through the Instagram, scrolling on my phone, and she had on this bomb ass, like, can you just call it a trench? Like, it was giving. You see it. And let me tell you, because her caption referred to the fact that like it's coat season, she coming through with the coat, she gonna give us coats, right? I love coats. I own probably way more than I need to own, but like Blake, Chicagoan, I'm a New Yorker. We live in climates that require us to go outside bundled up. So it's like, you know, when you're into the fashions and stuff, you want a coat to be able to express who you are, right? And this coat was coating. Okay. However, how quickly on board it in my head was that the color scheme of this coat is too warm toned for me. You go back to my videos on your color seasons. Even though color seasons have been around for a very long time, I still think that stuff can be very, very, very beneficial when it comes to building a wardrobe, because of course you're gonna wanna have your wardrobe filled with things that look amazing on you that you're gonna wanna keep wearing and wearing and wearing. And when something is your color, I feel like you're gonna feel good. You wanna keep wearing it and wearing it and wearing it. And although I am a dark winter, I can also wear colors from the dark autumn category. Some of the colors, but I do tend to gravitate towards cooler colors. And because this coat, beautiful ass coat that Blake got on, is more warm tone, I was like, I'm probably like the shape of it, yeah, but the color, I'm probably not gonna love it as much as I want to. And think about it, right? Because this video is not just me, blabbing and blabbing, but it's also to give you some ideas to when, to get the wheels churning. When you're thinking of adding things to your wardrobe, don't waste your money, because we don't like to waste money on clothes here. We wanna be able to wear our clothes over and over and over again, because you get that cost per wear. Anyway, if there are things in your closet like that at the time that I bought it, but I don't really get to wear it as much, aside from things that are maybe like black tie or for certain occasions don't get around to wearing, but something that could be wearable, typical everyday kind of item, but you kind of stay away from it. Keep watching. We'll talk about some other criteria that might get those wheels churning when it comes to your wardrobes. But another thing with this coat, before I even clicked on the link, how much the price was, and then I clicked on the link, and that coat is $1,295 USD, which for me, I can't even say that I've never splurged on an item like that, because this Alexander McQueen blazer that I was like, well, I wanted that blazer so bad, and I got it on sale for a really good price. The sale price was probably about the same price as this jacket, maybe a little bit less that I paid for the Alexander McQueen, but for something that's not my color scheme and it's that price point, not to say that we buying stuff just because it's on sale, and try to make it work. Nah, no matter what you pay, that sucker needs to work. But anyway, Let's move on to the next item. Next, Janae, the content creator formerly known as Hilo Lux. She came through with this Target video, and those jeans she has on are so super cute. And I'm like, oh my God, those jeans are super cute. Like, especially if you look at the detailing on the jean towards like the thigh, like the bottom part of the jean, the detailing, how it kind of curves in. I love that because it reminds me of a jean that's maybe at a higher price point. You know, it's Target. Them jeans probably, I ain't look it up because I don't put it in my head, but those jeans can't be more than maybe $40, probably closer to $30, right? But that curving detailing can do some amazing things visually. It can kind of visually, you know, because the lines are coming in like this, it can give you like visually slim you down a little bit. I know some of you guys don't care about stuff like that, but you know, some of us do sometimes. I was like, ooh, the curve is looking good. I was about to hit whatever button I needed to hit to get them jeans off of Janae's links. And then I was like, wait. I remembered one big detail, and is that I have been hurt many times by jeans from mass market retailers. Like, I'm 42 years old, right? All my life, all my childhood, all my teenage life, I had to deal with looking like I was tap dancing in puddles with the high waters because I have always been tall. Like when I was 5, people thought I was 10 because that's how tall my behind was. People who are much taller than me think that like 5'9", you're not tall, but 5'9" is tall. Anyway, mass market retailers tend to, you know, market to the masses. And the masses don't tend to be my height. I think, what's the average height for a woman? Like something like 5'4", 5'5", something like that. Maybe even shorter than that. Maybe like 5'2", 5'3", I don't know. But it's not 5'9". So those jeans tend to just cut me at the wrong length. Now, as somebody who is 5'9" and I'm thick, right? I have to be careful where things hit me, because if they hit me at a certain point where I'm like already a little wide, it can make me look a little wider. Because remember, them horizontal lines, they can be good in some instances, they could be bad in some instances, but they tend to shorten and widen. Not they tend, they do. They shorten and widen. And I'm not trying to shorten and widen at my ankle. Because then it takes away my visual length, and I need my visual length. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get those jeans because, you know, Target has done me dirty many times in the past with the jean lengths. The jeans be cute as hell, but the length be... they be giving young, okay? And then when I looked at it, I was like, Janae ain't but an itty bitty thing. If I had to guess, she's probably, I remember towering over her a couple times, you know, we had kicked it. I would say she's probably about 5'2", 5'3" at the tallest. And them jeans look like they hit almost like an ankle length. So an ankle length on somebody her height, come on now, on me, that man's gonna be crazy. Now, I tend to do better with jeans from designers. Now that's not to say that I only buy designer jeans, because I ain't doing that. But retailers like Gap, Old Navy, JCPenney. I think I might have seen something on Walmart.com where you can get a longer inseam. But of course, you know, these are places where you have to order it online. But, you know, at least I can get me a decently priced pair of jeans that's gonna cover my ankles. Covering the ankles is just the bare minimum. Sometimes I want to wear heels too, so I unbought those jeans, and let's go move on to the next item. This Andrea Iyama piece. So I see this on Instagram, minding my own business, scrolling, I see this, and I just was like, oh. First of all, the model that is wearing it, that stunning, deep chocolate skin is just, ooh, everything. However, I was ready to click on that, whatever the heck that button is called on Instagram, when they be having the thing on there, and Instagram know they wrong for that, easy shopping links. Now I looked at the pictures more and I was like, oh my God, that's not a sweater, it's a sweater dress. Now, here's the thing with me and sweater dresses. We don't always tend to see eye to eye. Sweater dresses tend to come in a silhouette where it's kind of like straight up and down, and I prefer, when I'm wearing a dress, I prefer more of like a fit and flare, basically where it kind of like comes in at the waist and then it flares, skirt part kind of like flares out. Because for me, although I have a defined waist and I feel like, you know, I got some hips and thighs on me, my hips don't come out as much as I would like them to. Now that's not to say that I'm gonna go out and buy me some hips, although, no, I'm just kidding. That's not to say that I'm gonna go out and buy me some hips. It's just that when I get dressed, I prefer to have that fit and flare silhouette because that is what I like to look like. That's what flatters my body type. And most of them sweater dresses be straight up and down, which I think, you know, tends to look really good on someone who's straight up and down, very slim, slender, or somebody who's got body-yaddy, like somebody who's just like got curves. I've got curves, but I don't have curves, okay? Now, that's not to say that I never ever wear sweater dresses. Wore one for this photo shoot that I did in my apartment. However, I wore this sweater dress for the shoot. It stayed in my closet for maybe 3 months, 4 months, and then I wound up giving it to one of my friends, or maybe like I donated it or something like that, because I was like, I don't think I look bad in this dress. I wouldn't wear it enough. You know what I mean? Like, so basically, had that Andrea Iyama piece been a sweater, because you know I love me a little slutty sweater. Had that piece been a sweater, it would have been a very quick buy because it's a sweater dress, and it's such a cool dress, because y'all saw in the pictures and like in the video that like it can wear it a whole bunch of different ways, which to me increases the value, can increase the cost per wear of the item, but not on something that is not gonna flatter me. You might have noticed a theme here with this video, and it's how you can avoid buying things that you're eventually not gonna love and rewear and rewear and rewear, because we want to, like I keep saying, we want to get the value out of the things that we buy. Who wants a closet full of clothes you only wearing like 10% of what's in there? They say like we wear 20% of our closet 80% of the time. So why not have your whole closet just be the 20% of the stuff that you wear all the time? And these anecdotes that I have been telling in my thought process in unbuying things that I have seen, it helps you to avoid making the same traps when, you know, you might get tempted by some things. Cause I don't wanna waste no money, and I don't want you wasting your money either. Anyway, there are resources here on this channel where I help you help yourself. For instance, there's my Dressing for Your Body series, which you can watch right here. And there is my series on finding your best colors, which you can watch. You know, sometimes when I be doing this and then when I go to add the end screen, it don't really match up with my hands, but you'll see it on the screen. So you click on whichever way you wanna go, or if you wanna go to both, just go to the main channel, just sit through the videos. I promise you it's an entertaining yet educational ride, and a lot of these videos aren't very, very long. Color video is kind of long because I go through all the color seasons, but there's timestamps. Wait, did we just come up with yet another series on this channel? Like unbuying series? It's been done before, de-influencing, things I'm not gonna buy, you know, that kind of thing. But maybe we can, maybe we can do this a little bit more often. So let me know what you think in the comments. Anyway, while you ponder on that, check out this inaugural video from my $100 outfit series. I wanna know how many outfits can I get with $100? Click on this video and I'll see you there.